Welcome back to Fluency Go Podcast. I'm Tom. Today we're going to talk about three little words in English that many learners confuse: in, on, and at. They look simple, but they can be tricky. Many learners get confused about how to use them. But today I will teach you a very simple trick. I will use a pyramid to show the difference. This is a pyramid. After this lesson, you will understand when to use each one, and you will never confuse them. I promise. So, let's begin. Listen carefully. This simple pyramid will make everything clear. All right, let's start with a picture. Imagine a pyramid. A pyramid is a triangle shape. At the bottom, it's wide. At the top, it's very small. We use this pyramid to understand time and place. At the bottom, we say in. It's the most general. In the middle, we say on. It's a little more specific. At the top, we say at. It's very specific. Okay, now let's do time first, then place. We will go step by step and slowly. In general time. We use in for general time, not exact, months, years, or parts of the day. Examples: I was born in May. He came to the UK in 2020. My sister started school in 2010. They met in the summer. She finished the project in 2 weeks. So remember, we use in for months, years, seasons, and parts of the day. In January, in 1998, in winter, in the evening, quick review, in general time, on more specific time. We use on when the time is more specific, like a day or a date. Examples: I have a meeting on Monday. Her birthday is on July the 3rd. I always go shopping on Saturdays. There's a big party on New Year's Eve. They arrived on the 5th of June. So remember, we use on for days of the week, specific dates, and special days. On Monday, on March the 1st, on my birthday. So, on more specific. Days and dates. Easy, right? At exact time. We use for exact times. It's the top of the pyramid. Very specific. Examples: let's meet at 3 o'clock. Dinner is at 8. She wakes up at 7 a.m. He always has lunch at noon. So remember, we use at for clock times and very exact moments. At 2, at midnight, at lunchtime, at sunrise. Quick review, time. In months, years, parts of the day. In May, in 2023, in the morning. On days and dates. On Monday, on July the 3rd, on my birthday. At clock times and exact moments. At 5 p.m., at midnight, at lunchtime. In general places. We use in for a large or general area, or when something is inside. Examples: she lives in London. The milk is in the fridge. I'm in the kitchen. He's sitting in the car. They met in the park. My phone is in my bag. So remember, in is used for large or enclosed places. In the house. In a city. In the classroom. In the box. On surfaces. We use on when something is on top of something, on a surface. Examples: the book is on the table. There is a fly on the wall. Your shoes are on the floor. So remember, on is for surfaces or things that touch. On the table, on the wall, on the bus, on the street, at specific place. We use on when we talk about a specific location, not inside, not on top, just there. Examples. She's waiting at the door. We met at the station. Let's meet at the cafe. I'm at the cinema. They are at school. To make it clearer, listen to this little story. Notice how we use in, on, and at naturally in real life. Yesterday was a busy day for me. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. It was still cold in September, but the sun was shining. I had a class on Monday, so I left home early. I waited at the bus stop, and soon I was sitting on the bus. I met my friend Anna there. She was sitting in the bus near the window. We talked about a trip we had in the summer. When we arrived, she went to a meeting at the university. I had my lesson in the classroom, and later we met again at the cafe. It was a long day, but we had fun. Now you try. Can you make one sentence with in, one with on, and one with at? Great, you did it. But remember, English is not always perfect. Sometimes we don't follow the rules exactly. Here are some common exceptions you must remember. At night, not in night. It's quiet at night. But in the morning, in the afternoon. At school versus in school. At school, you are there at the place, maybe studying, maybe visiting. In school, you are a student. Examples. My son is at school right now. He is in the building. My son is in school. He is a student. Technology expressions. We use on the phone, on the radio, on the internet. Great job today. You learned how to use in, on, and at for both time and place. Just remember the pyramid. In general. On, more specific. At exact. And don't forget the exceptions. At night. At school versus in school. On the phone, on the internet. Remember, small details make a big difference in fluency. So, keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. I'm Tom, and I will see you next time on Fluency Go Podcast. Bye for now.